This Saints postgame report is brought to you by Cincinnati Sub-Zero, Reconstructive Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, O'Brien's Bar and Grill, Hoist Rapid Rehydration, Ryan House Bar, and by Admiral, worn by legends since 1914.
Welcome to the post-game show here on the Cincinnati Saints official YouTube channel. I'm Keith Kokinda. Dan Griest joining me tonight. Dan had 2 goals tonight, but the big one to me, the second one, that brought you within 4-3. Did you feel at that point, after having been held scoreless for so long, that maybe you had a chance to come back and equalize?
You know, it was a big quarter for us, to get back to within 1. We were right there. We had a fighting chance. Obviously, it's a tough game. It's a tough one to lose because, we had every opportunity to put that away and get us back in it.
Yeah, once again, the second quarter of the Bugaboo, they got the 2 goals that put them ahead and pretty much had to play catch-up from that point. Did it seem like they were a little bit faster tonight than you were? Did speed give you a little bit of trouble, especially when they were hitting on the counterattack?
We got behind early, and you got to chase. And at this level, it starts to wear on you after a while. Constantly putting pressure on them, trying to put them under. Your legs get worn out. It's tough to do for 60 minutes, and the game's so fast and changes, on a dime all the time. So you just gotta do what you can do and work for one another and hope the ball bounces your way.
Got to be a big boost for your confidence, though, getting your first 2-goal game. You had trouble scoring this season, so hopefully that'll parlay itself into some bigger and better things as the season goes on.
Yeah, I took a pretty bad injury there early, and so I've been fighting to get back and get fit, and it's nice to be able to get on and help the team, any way I can. So, it's nice to get on the scoreboard, but ultimately we want to come out ahead, and we ended up coming up short tonight. So obviously it's still disheartening. So.
I'm Keith Kokinda with Detroit Waza FC coach Dominic Scicluna. And Dominic, tonight, the counterattack, to me, was the key. You got 3 of your goals off of counterattacks tonight.
Well, I was actually thankful to have a strong enough lineup. When you travel in this league, it's a bit difficult because everybody coaches and trains and has other jobs as well. And our team was under a challenging situation. Anytime you're on the road, we knew that the lineup here was going to be quite different from what we saw in Detroit.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that was a big thing, wondering, coming in after such a big win where you about a 5.5-minute span in the second quarter, you ran the game out and pretty much were able to play even from that point on. So you probably figured tonight would be a little bit of a different challenge, and it was.
Well, I know they had a couple of more experienced veterans in the lineup, guys that we've been playing against for years. I knew they were going to be hungry. Our team has been on top the last couple of years in a row, and anytime you're on top, which is the one direction you can go? Down. So the challenge for us is great when you're up against the quality side. A team's record doesn't always show how good of a quality a team that it is. When there's teams like this or ours that are under some challenging economic situations, you need passion, you need support, you need the few people that really care about it in the lineup, and then you got to mix the young with the old. And I think they had a little good of, as far as the combination is concerned, they had a little bit of both. And we knew that we had to stay focused. And their coach Matt, he's been around a long time, and his players need to respect what he brings. And I think if you get people to buy into what you're into, I've seen you a long time. We do things a little different. We sometimes drum and bring the hip hop and bring the noise, and and my guys are passionate. And as long as I can get these wild tigers and lions and bears to calm down and do their job, our results speak for themselves. I thought Cincinnati's squad was a very talented group of guys that worked hard. We only won by 2 goals?
Yeah.
And that just speaks for itself in volumes.
You've had pretty much the same team. You haven't had much player turnover the last couple of years. That certainly has helped in terms of your record. Again, winning back-to-back division championships and then winning the Open Cup last year and the big surprise over San Diego. So it's a little bit surprising to see the team's record the way it is, but we knew coming in, as you said, 2 quality opponents whose records really didn't reflect how good they are.
Well, that's why you can't ever underestimate your opponents, no matter who they are. 3 out of our 4 losses have been in the last 30 seconds. Cincinnati, we have nothing but respect for Cincinnati. And when that happens, for me, our opponent's in trouble. If we respect you, you're in trouble because that causes me to bring my A game.
Well, your team did bring the A game tonight. Dominic Scicluna, Detroit Waza FC coach, after a 6-4 win over the Cincinnati Saints. I'm Keith Kokinda on the Cincinnati Saints official YouTube channel.
We appreciate all you fans out there. Do me a favor, get on your Twitters, get on your Facebook, get on Instagram, and help tweet. If you really do care about soccer, you need to support Cincinnati, support the PASL, support creative soccer. Thank you.
I'm Keith Kokinda here with Kwame Sarkodie after the Saints 6-4 loss to Detroit. And Kwame, you had a spectacular goal at the end of the first quarter to bring the Saints level at 2-2, and it felt like the momentum was there, but it got away in the second quarter like it did last week.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think we died down a little bit. Guys we've been playing with each other with the Christmas holidays and stuff. So, we picked it back up in the second and third period, so I thought we did all right.
Now, the second quarter again last week was the big, probably 5.5-minute stretch. Detroit got 5 goals. Coming into tonight, though, you had a much different lineup. Did you feel more confident having pretty much most of the regulars in, such as guys like yourself and Jeff Henderson at the back, who's been out with injuries? Did you feel a little more confident going into tonight?
Yeah, I think we did. We got Hendo back, and that's always a plus to have our, one of our studs back he's back there over there. But he did well. He did great. We got Damian back, and we on the lines. We're playing well together. I think it was a great game.
It's Kwame Sarkodie had a goal tonight as the Saints lost 6-4 to Detroit Waza FC. This is the Cincinnati Saints official YouTube channel. I'm Keith Kokinda. Thanks for watching.